So question 26, this one's an interesting one that we can use different strategies. So notice how this is a binomial times a binomial. So again, I could use FOIL on this. So I could write this as 2a plus 6 times 2a minus 6. So when using FOIL, we're going to multiply the 2a through both pieces first and outer, and then we're going to multiply the 6 through both pieces inner and last. So when we do the math, 2a times 2a is going to be 4a squared. 2a times negative 6 is negative 12a. And then when we do the inner terms, notice how we have 6 times 2a is going to be a positive 12a. Try that again. So 12a. And then 6 times negative 6 would be minus 36. Notice, though, that the outer and inner terms just cancel out. They turn to 0. And that just gives you 4a squared minus 36. So notice how it's basically the same terms, except the constant, one of them is plus and one of them is minus. So we'll pick up on when you have a binomial times a binomial that look identical, except one of the constants is positive and one of the constants is negative, we can actually use what's called a special product. So if we have a minus b times a plus b, what we can do is square a and subtract the square of b. So if we look at this problem, notice how we have this 2a plus 6 and 2a minus 6. So notice how the 2a represents in our formula a. So notice how a is in these two positions. So notice how there's a 2a here and a 2a there. So what that tells me to do is all I got to do is square that 2a. So our first move is to square the 2a, and then we're going to subtract the square of b. Notice that b is in the last two positions. Notice how it's the same value. So that's how we have a 6 in both of those positions. So then we would have a 6 squared. So 2a times 2a is going to be 4a squared, minus then 6 squared is going to be then 36. So it works out rather quickly. So if I wanted to do one more example just for the fun of it, if I have 5a minus 4, to make it a difference of squares, I have to have 5a plus 4. This is going to be a difference of squares. So if it's a difference of squares, all we have to do is square the first term, subtraction to square the second term. So 5a times 5a is going to be 25a squared. 4 times 4 is 16. And just make sure you put a minus sign between there. So 25a squared minus 16. So that saves me the trouble of actually having to use FOIL.